So, dating. This is what I'm going to say about dating. When you're dating somebody, and understand what I'm about to say here, God did not put us on this earth to like one another. He put on this earth to like ourselves and others. You got to learn how to find yourself in another being, in another person. If a person asks you, do you like me? Or even the question, do you like them? It's not about them. It's about you. Do you like yourself? Do you like what that person brings out in you? Do you like how you feel mentally, emotionally, physically? I don't care if it's a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship or a girlfriend and girlfriend, or if it's a homie to a homie. If he don't like the other homie, dude, every time I'm around you, man, you get me in trouble. You make me feel like this. I don't like myself. You cool and all, but you ain't right for me. I don't like how I feel. It's okay for, it's not that it's wrong. It's not that he's wrong or she's wrong. It's just not right for you. We look for the wrong. We dwell on the wrong to keep us from finding out what's right. Okay? Whatever that person's doing and however you feeling, if it's not right for you, don't mean it's wrong. Okay? It's just not right for you. So you got to keep it moving. So this is like one of the first parts about dating. Ask a question in so many different aspects. Do you want to be a woman that carries around the responsibility of a man in you? Or do you want a male in your life that's going to allow you to be that lady that's going to take the responsibility of the man in you? And that is not a man. A man don't want to deal with no other man but his own man and himself. But a gentleman knows if he wants to have that particular female in his life for his life and not have to deal with her man in her, then she has to become his lady. And that means he has to take ownership of her man. Not take her man, but take ownership, the responsibility of her man. And you got to know what is that responsibility that you want him to be responsible for. The genericness of being a gentleman to a lady is easy. Open the door, pull the chair out. I'll parent the child. I'll back you up in what you say to the child because I know you're going to mentally and emotionally nurture that child in a prospective way, and I will physically be there and make sure I back you up. I will provide for the lady. God don't care about a husband or wife. He cares about the union and the commitment between them two people. So focus on the union and commitment between y'all. It's not about the title. It's not about girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, fiance. If you don't got a strong union or a commitment, should you even be with that person? Think about it. It's crazy. Because you're doing it because of what? It looks right. I got a ring, but you're not happy. You got to be happy with yourself. Not about being happy. He got a nice ride. He got a nice car. He looks good. She looks good. She fine. She got a big booty. But if you ain't happy mentally, emotionally, what good is that? The physical is least important about a human being. Don't give a fuck how big her ass is. Don't give a fuck how big his dick is. God only need a little bit of seed. He took a seed of a man, the egg of a woman, he bonds it together. And that's any time you may have that sexual encounter with that other half. God is waiting for that. But if you're going to give him something to work with, and that's a mental, emotional creature. God don't give a fuck what kind of ride he got and how big her booty is. Okay? Give him something that creature is mentally, emotionally aware of themselves and intelligent. That's what you want. Then you got to focus on that, not all the other physical things of society. You live into the false bullshit of society. But anyway, dating is it's not really complex. You got to be stingy, selfish, and self-centered. You got to make it about yourself. If you don't like who you are, you should not be with that person. Friend, boyfriend, or girlfriend. If you don't like who that person is, it can be from one girl to another girl. Every time I'm around you, you make me act like I want to fight all the time. Okay? That's going to be a girlfriend to girlfriend. Every time I'm around you, dude, you act like you're going to hit me. Maybe he don't want to hit you in front of everybody. Maybe he want to spank you in the bedroom. You got to define what is the type of hitting he wants to do. And is that the type of hitting and the type of shit you want in your life? Seriously, not he, ha, ha. Or you can stay in a relationship for 6 months or 6 years and come and realize you don't like who you are. But something you could have decided in a short period of time instead of spending all that time. But find out who you are. Date yourself. Don't date somebody else. Date yourself. And if you don't like dating yourself, you shouldn't be dealing with yourself. And whoever brings that particular self out in you, say, hey, I like you physically. I like you physically. Damn, you're a good-looking motherfucker physically. I just don't like myself mentally, emotionally. And when you learn how to be able to speak that and know that clearly, you'll be more happy with yourself. Have a blessed day.